All right, welcome back to Minnesota Meta. We are finally back. It has been 7 months since we recorded a match. I am Tyler.
I'm Raja. You might know me on Stimhack as Ajar.
Yes, perfect. Stimhack, ajar. You'll notice we replaced him with Raja this week, and part of the reason for that is that he is in this video. This is the top four. This is the cut from the Store Championship at the Gamers Den in Cambridge, Minnesota. And it's actually Raja and myself. Raja, you're playing Whizzard.
Yes, I'm playing Abram Jop or the Big Boys Dumble Fork Whizzard, which I made one change to that I shouldn't have made and regretted after the tournament, which was I cut a fork for a spoon. Just run it stock. Just run it stock. It's fine.
And I'm doing Near Earth Hub, pretty close to Spag's deck. Just all out fast advance. And I also made several changes, though. I actually replaced my 2/2/1s with NAPD. To get the extra card slot, and I took out both of the daily business shows to get shipment from Sands to try and get around Clot.
And there's a tech card in your deck that shows up in this game.
Oh, I don't remember that.
I remember it very clearly.
It's been a while. As we mentioned, this is the top four. I believe there was only 20-some.
19
people. So we cut the top four. Raja, you were the only one at 14 after the cut. Everyone else in positions 2 through 8 were at 10 points. And we actually included a tie for strength of schedule for 4, 5, and 6. I managed to get the extended strength of schedule and play you. And it looks like I'm rushing out here. You got some economy set up, and I'm just trying to actually second-guess myself. Faust. I think... Let's see. I played the David and you bounced off it, but you're holding the wraparound.
Yeah.
And you're holding the David. Which,
yeah.
See, had you bounced off the first one and then played the David and got into my hand, I definitely wouldn't have done that.
Right.
So, well done for playing slow. That is one thing that we'll actually see. You play a lot slower than I do. A lot more calculated. I think it's definitely for the better. I can say that. I see a lot of times you end up leaving money on like a liberated accounts instead of using it up. Like in this instance too, where you're drawing up, you drew up I think to just 5. Okay, I thought maybe you got into 6.
I had an I've had worse there, so.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure that you're not on the kill plan.
Yep. Yeah, for sure. Let's see. You got a career fair. Do you kind of hold on to those for liberated accounts, or do you play the first?
I play the first thing.
Whatever's 3 or more.
Yeah, it's always going to save you 3 credits.
Yeah,
it
that's
doesn't
how I
matter
do it
when
too.
you do it.
I've seen people waiting, and I think that.
No,
I think at this point, I'm honestly just trying to use up your David counters.
Yeah.
Because I slapped down the Sand. I think I'm probably next turn going to slap down something again. Even though you've got plenty of money, I think I try and just use up your money. Because I don't have anything better in my head.
Yeah, and I'm only coming in to trash that because you have money. I mean, we can't quite see it here, but you had enough. You had enough to resist Sansan and score, so I'm just like, for one counter and money where I have a liberated on the board, I'd rather just deny it than have to fight back later.
Yeah.
If you manage to get one out. And I'm not going to spend David counters just to check HQ. I mean, if I draw a knife tier, then I'll blow it up and I'll come clear your hand out, but
sure.
I don't have it.
So we'll see if you do the career fair. Oh, look at that. You paid for it.
Yeah, I wonder. I just held a career fair there.
I wonder if you have. You do have one, I think. The second card, right?
I think that card is Chronotype.
I thought I saw blue card. We shall see. I do rush quite a bit with my deck because I certainly don't have a lot of answers. Once you have a rig set up, I mean, Faust isn't quite a rig, but I'm playing some of the actual traditional breakers.
Yeah.
I am toast. I do not have any way to keep you out.
Yeah, and I've got the turntable too, so
which is so
you have to go so fast.
This is such a good deck. This
use
Whizzard deck.
Use that Astro counter as soon as you get it on whatever the next agenda is. So are you?
It's a career fair. You got it.
Oh, so why didn't I play it on the? That was very silly. I don't know why I wouldn't have done that. Mistake counter is 1.
Yeah, you also have terrible glare throughout this entire video.
Need the matte sleeves, I guess. So you're Jackson drawing, I assume, to just try and find the next thing to jam behind this.
Yeah, and I think I have a few 4-2s. I definitely have the NAPD in my hand. I can see that. And I think I drew an Explodapalooza
Now, are you trying to bait me here with the triple ice on R&D into like thinking that you don't have anything in your hand? And because you have a lot of money, you can res whatever those ice are if you want.
Right. I think they're
But
garbage.
I have no interest in running it.
I'm almost certain it's like 2 special offers and a resistor. It's something garbage.
I'm not sure I even find that out in this game, actually. I don't remember at all. I don't remember running R&D. We'll find out.
So actually, you made a mistake, and here's my mistake: is I was flooded. I do recall this. This is a while ago. This was actually February 20th. Was this tournament? And we were recording this on the 14th of March. But I overdrew to discard down.
Right.
And then I popped Jackson immediately because I don't think you have Hades Shard, but you got lots of money.
No, I
and
don't.
it would be a weird for one influence that you might get me with.
Yeah, right.
And as soon as I flip those 4 cards, I see 4 agendas.
Oh,
so there's
gross.
currently an agenda sitting in archives, unprotected, with no Jackson in hand.
Nice. That's actually a really nice trick, though, to leave one in there, especially if it's like NAPD or something like that.
Yeah. And I think there was an NAPD and there was an Explodapalooza.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't remember which one I left. But at one point, I know I left it in there.
I think either one in there is fine. I mean, maybe less so when I have your Astro script, but in general.
Yeah. My deck, I really count on doing Sands as well as Biotics.
Mm-hmm.
So I need as much money as possible. So the Explodapalooza is really come in handy, as well as the special offer. I actually got screwed at the FFG. They kept Store Championship. They kept breaking them with Faust.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And now I'm broke.
To deny you the money. Yeah.
That hurts.
That's a pretty cute trick. I'm installing Parasite here. I mean, I'm planning to come since you've cleared with Jackson and you can't get anything done in the remote while I have that David counter. And I can't get a knife to save my life. So I'm actually planning to hard Parasite this.
You get it up to 7, because you got Data Sucker.
Yeah, I have 1 Data Sucker, and I'm just planning to let it tick up for a little while, and then run around, get a few suckers, and burn it down if I can.
And I actually am impressed. Normally, you played the Data Sucker, and I threw ice over archives.
Mm-hmm.
Usually, I don't do that, which is a terrible play. I'm very surprised I did that, and I'm guessing it's not a very good ice.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. It's just enough to be annoying. But now you're making me
Yeah,
come find out what it is.
offer.
Oh, there you go. Special offer.
So I'm guessing that was the only one I had.
Mm-hmm. But
Yeah.
you do give me the Exploder here.
Which is gross. So now it's 4 to nothing.
Yeah.
You're definitely set up pretty good.
It's not a good situation to be in. I mean, you at least get the $5 so that as soon as you have something, you can score it right away.
Yeah, and we can't see our money. Unfortunately, the frame was off a little bit, but I'm sitting at least 30. I know.
Some insane number, and I only have like I don't know. It's a 5 under there, I think. So I have maybe 10 credits or something. Have to get rid of that sponsorship. You cannot. That's how NEH gets back in.
I won so many games that tournament doing the sponsorship to score an agenda to put another agenda down.
Yep.
That was super good.
Yeah, I did that. I did that in one of the earlier rounds after fast tracking the first agenda.
Yep. I actually, at the FFG when I got caught, I was playing against, and for the win, I fast tracked, double biotic, installed, advanced, and then scored that Astros token to install an NAPD, advance it, and then use both tokens.
Oh, right.
And then they reminded me they were Val.
Yeah, you had a bad pub.
So
That's too bad.
That was no good. That was at the game night kit just recently.
So the reason I checked the wraparound earlier, though, when I trashed the sponsorship, is because I want to know if it's CVS.
Right.
Because I'm going to install second data sucker here and then go ham on archives to get virus counters.
Yeah. And now it's kind of sad as the corp because you see how fast they come up.
Yep.
Because you're at 3, the thing's already only 5 strength anyway.
Yeah, now clone chip is live, so when I do trash that wraparound with the parasite, I'm going to be able to get it right back if I need it. So you're kind of trying to glacier up here now.
Which I'm not built to do at all. I think maybe if they're... Well, there's only one more wraparound in the deck for sure.
Oh, I think the tech card is coming up. I see I installed that second Liberated.
Yeah, see, this
I
is
did
what I'm talking
finally- I
about. You're
did
just
play
sitting
the-
there with the one unused, and you install the second one.
Yeah, no, that I'll do, but this actually is a mistake, and we'll see why. We'll see why pretty soon. But there's Chronotype, which is going to be pretty helpful as well. But now I have enough suckers, so unless that's a CVS. There it is.
Yeah. I gotta protect that. I must be holding agendas. I remember being flooded, using the Jackson to get unflooded, and then immediately drawing agendas.
Yeah. Yeah, there's the Chronotype.
Oh, and you spent your last credits to do it.
Yeah, I get really poor. You have a lot of money.
I am rich, and you are broke.
I'm gonna have to throw cards away. I actually throw another Liberated away here, because I just played a full one. Now, we're about to see why this is a mistake. There's the SCA.
And that's what I did with the extra card slot. Why I went NAPD was to throw in the SCA source.
So I think it is good. I do like to keep, like if I have a second Liberated in my hand, I'll play and click it down a couple, so I have one that has one on it and one that has two on it or something like that. But it's really, really stupid to put a Liberated down and then not click it at all.
Sure. It's a huge target.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I felt if you didn't have that other Liberator, I'd be feeling great right now.
Right. I mean, at least I can get 4 credits.
Yeah. So you can at least get rid of the tag, because I'd love for you to burn your... If you had to burn your turn going, credit, and then get rid of the tag, you didn't do anything that turn.
Yeah.
This still killed you 2 credit, or, 2 clicks.
I mean, it definitely cost me a lot of money, and at a time when I didn't have a lot of money. And I've just drawn into double medium, which when you have as much money as you still do after that turn, is not going to do a lot of work for me, so you can see I throw one away immediately. So I'm a little nervous at this point, but not too nervous because I have the Faust in hand.
And you have such a good lead. You took that early Jackson. I'd be way different had I had... Or the Astroscript.
Yeah.
I'm holding Beals for sure at some point. And I got rid of Beals originally with that original Jackson. That I could have done something with. And I think now I'm holding a Biotic, and I spent several turns hoping for an Astroscript.
I think, I don't know, I mean, you could almost... I have no David online. You don't know if I have Faust or not. You could almost just start jamming stuff in the remote.
Yeah, I mean, you got the clone ship, which annoys me. So I know
It's
you
true.
have another Faust, essentially.
Yeah, right. There's the Biotic.
Yeah.
Shipment. Make it a little cheaper. Since I'm not messing around with Claude in this deck.
Yeah. That shipment paid, too, because you install it, and I ask if they got a window, and they go, well, I'll wait for you to advance once. And you go, ship it. We're done here.
Yep.
You get away with it once.
The card is really nice in that deck,
Yeah.
and then you can just start throwing stuff out there.
Yep. Yeah, then you make them burn all their clone chips to go and trash a team sponsorship.
Right. But yeah, once I saw you Biotic out of Beal, I felt a lot safer.
He's either holding a lot of garbage, or he is panicking.
I'm throwing cutlery away here because I can't get the right cutlery. I don't have another David.
Well, and Spoon is the best one to throw. What do I've got either Quandary or Enigma, and I might have an Archangel or two. But you got to break the Archangel, which means you need your David.
Right. Yeah. And you might have, I have in my Faster, I have a little engine.
Yeah.
Which is great to Spoon, even though you don't get paid for it.
Yeah.
Just because it's a significant investment for them to res. And it's so annoying to break with Faust.
Yeah. I do like earlier doing the CVS to get rid of when you were coming after my background. Yeah. It also puts it in the heap there,
that's right.
Which is super great.
Can't farm suckers anymore.
Yeah. Because you were set up to start just destroying.
Exactly. So now I'm just drawing cards, trying to find something useful. Unfortunately, all I've got is, Faust.
Which puts the David back in the bin.
Yes.
Which is nice.
Makes it live again, which is good because I don't have a lot of credits, but now I can get in for very few credits.
Yeah. I definitely think a better play would have been to just put the Beal in that server and just see if you ran it.
Yeah, that's right. Because I think at some point you can just start, in this scenario, with 2 face-down ice. I mean, before I played the Faust, of course.
Right.
You can just...
But you still don't have draw.
No, that's right.
I got rid of that.
Oh, yeah, the double Parasite. I forgot this. that turntable MU doing work.
Yeah. It's like the hardest working ramp around right now.
Yeah.
That's right. Like, man, if they could just have one corroder in there, if there was room for one corroder, it would make such a big difference. But
I think you could make it happen, but you can get away with having 2 David. Because you've got 2 David, 2 knifed, you've got 3 parasites
Yeah.
and suckers.
so that's actually 2 advancements. So I install and advance twice. I think, in my head, I'm thinking that you're clearly set up. You're gonna run my hand. You're gonna get rid of, and
have
I
an
might
obvious
I might sneak something out here.
That's right.
Because right now it's strength 2,
Right. Do you
so
have...
it's already Faust strength. Yeah, so you run my hand for just 1 card,
Right.
and now you have enough to kill it,
Yeah.
which is super gross.
Yeah. There's an Exploda.
To quickly go to 6.
So are you going for an over-advanced Beetle here in this remote? Do you remember?
I think I don't remember. I'm very curious to see what it is. Maybe
Data Raven.
yeah.
That's actually an annoying ice for the
It's
Whizzard
annoying
deck.
even when you're not on kill
Yeah.
because they never know, and it makes the resistor a little better.
Yep. They never know what tag punishment you have. And,
Well, and you guys rely on the pancakes and the
that's right.
yeah. So there's a resistor.
And it's kind of annoying because you have to take the tag in order to kill it.
Yeah. So it's gonna be a wasted
Okay.
click.
And then I'm going to clump chip the David here.
Yeah, because you just break the resistor with Faust.
Yep. And that's it. It was
So,
a
yeah.
double advanced Beetle you were going for. Which
Because then I
think
can
is
score
fine.
out a hand and win.
Right.
Ideally. So that was quick. That was like 17 minutes. So
Yeah.
Raja wins round 1. We go on to match 2.